Outside the Carlsgene Stadium, Justine AZ Alkmaar draw with Manchester United 0-0. I'm with my man Laz. Laz, were they better than us today?
Definitely. I mean, 2 offside. Was it both given offside?
Yeah. And mate, it felt like they were in so much more control of the ball than us.
Yeah. I mean, Ron Vlaar was shipped off by Villa 4 or 5 years ago, and he's looking like prime bloody Beckenbauer in there.
Mate, Ron Vlaar was diving in the way of shots, blocking the left, right and centre. The GREENWOOD block. Yeah. Admittedly, that was our only chance the first half. The first half was so poor.
GREENWOOD, there's too much pressure on the lad. He's younger than me. Yeah. And he's performing. Right, tonight would have probably been the best opportunity. 14,000. And he didn't look up to it. Obviously, the rest of the team didn't look up to it. But, I mean, it's so much pressure on the young lad. Obviously, he come off in the end. But then if we say that, he looked better than what Rashford did. The problem with Rashford, somebody needs to tell him, he's when the ball's on the wings, everyone's going cross it in. Yeah. And that's why part of me, I've got a bit of, what's the word?
Sympathy?
No. Regret that we sold Lukaku.
Okay.
Because as much as I didn't rate him when he was there. I thought he was at his level at Everton, and that was enough said. But Lukaku was a target man. Yeah. And now the way we're playing under Ollie is we need a target man because we've got the width, we've got the counter-attacking style. We need a man to be on the end.
We at least need a second option, a second option to turn to. At the minute, our first option is someone who probably should be a second option, Marcus Rashford.
Yeah. If I'm really honest, I know the fans were split on ZLATAN, but bring him back in January. Honest to God. Bring him back, because even if he don't play, he's there for Mason. Yeah. He's there for Marcus, because he's not the complete striker. Okay. And he's got the quality of a striker that Marcus Rashford needs to become a great striker. Because I mean, I hate to slate Tony Marshall as well because I love him. I love the bloke, but he's got the qualities of. He's not shown it. He's not shown the player that we expected, and we've manipulated ourselves into thinking he is.
So you don't think this team's going to look any different when he returns from injury?
Martial? Yeah. I do. Oh. But I think he's better than Rashford, don't get me wrong, and I think he can provide a little bit of something out of nothing, but he's not Mr. Reliable, and we need Mr. Reliable. Somebody that can have a shit game. Can I say shit?
Yeah, I mean, you can say whatever you want here.
He can have a shit game, and he can still knock one in, knock 2 in. Just, ZLATAN did it. I keep going back to ZLATAN, but even Rooney. Yeah. I mean, to compare Rooney to Rashford is a bit of a statement. It's not fair. It's not fair on Wayne Rooney, in all fairness. But Rooney, well, let's stop talking about Rooney. But I don't think Rashford's got it. I think he's not a centre forward, and is he a winger?
Still think that we can win the Europa League this year?
I do, but I think that relies on January signings. I mean, if they'll be eligible to play in the Europa League, will be a different story. But I think we can win it. The other biggest team in the tournament's Arsenal. We showed with enough we could beat them on. We could have beat them on Monday. It was
decent point. We were better than them on Monday. Yeah. But we were really poor here today, weren't we? It's like nothing. Can I get one positive? Is there a positive from today? One thing I thought, and it was embarrassing how much he looked better than the rest of the team. Daniel James whenever he got the ball. Yeah,
he was poor. I'll tell you what, it really showed that Dalot was been out. It really did, because he didn't look all that. To be honest, was Axel injured?
He was on the bench.
I'd have loved to see Axel start tonight. I think he was missing, to be honest.
Maybe he starts next game, Premier League.
Who have we got next game?
Newcastle on Sunday.
Newcastle on Sunday. It's going to be a difficult game, but realistic. I'll say it's going to be a difficult game, but every single game this year is going to be difficult because of the situation we're in. I mean, I know you've got to clear it up, so I'm just going to finish it on Glazers out.
Okay. Fair enough. Decent message to finish on. Mate, pleasure.